Yo, what's good? Against the odds here, coming at you with another crazy story from the world of boxing. Today we're talking about the one and only Terence Crawford, a man who's been through some real life drama and still managed to rise to the top of the boxing world. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. It's a September night in 2008 and our man Terence Crawford is just about to turn 21. Life is looking good for him. He's already won 4 pro fights and has his eyes set on world titles and big stages. But you know how it is when you're young and living in the streets of Omaha, Nebraska. Sometimes you gotta hang out with your boys, shooting dice under a streetlight. That night, Crawford was on fire, winning left and right. He should have called it a night, but you know how it is when you're on a roll. He wanted to count his winnings in the car, and that's when everything changed. As he sat in his 1986 Pontiac Cutlass Supreme, counting his cash under that same streetlight, he never saw it coming. Out of nowhere, a bullet pierced through the rear window of his car and hit him in the head. Can you believe that? Shot in the head. Now let me tell you, this ain't no ordinary story. Crawford wasn't even the intended target. The shooter was aiming at someone else in the group he was playing dice with. Talk about being at the wrong place at the wrong time. But here's where it gets wild. That bullet, instead of going straight into his skull and ending his boxing dreams, changed its course at the last moment. It hit him on the right side of the head, just below his ear. A millimeter away from death, y'all. That's how close he came to losing it all.
He got shot. Only thing what happened, it went through the window and it slowed the bullet down.
Oh, wow.
And if you look in the back of his head right here,
it went in the back of his head.
Yeah, he got a mark on there just like this, and it was a big bullet.
It was a big bullet, like a 45.
Yeah, it wasn't no small bullet.
Just a couple stories about Terence quickly. When he was a young fighter fighting on ESPN, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, got shot in the head, drove himself to the hospital.
I got hit with the first shot in the back of my head. Well, the doctor said that, you know, the window had slowed it down, and instead of the bullet going straight, it made it spin.
Obviously how life changed in 2008, but how's life changed being a dad?
Oh, life changed 360. You know, I was one of those troubled kids, I should say, out in the streets, doing whatever.
Now, you might think getting shot in the head will slow a man down, but not Terence Crawford. He drove himself to the hospital, bleeding and all. He called his mom and trainer on the way. Can you imagine that conversation? Hey, I just got shot in the head, but don't worry, I'll be fine. After 5 hours of some stitches, he was good to go. But here's the craziest part. Just 2 months later, Crawford was back in the ring, fighting his 5th professional match. Talk about resilience, my friends. This guy is a true warrior. That incident changed everything for Crawford. It gave him a new perspective on life and his boxing career. He realized that every fight is a risk, and he started taking his training more seriously. And let me tell you, it paid off big time. Since that fateful night, Crawford has become one of the best pound-for-pound boxers in the world. He's won multiple world titles and has a knockout percentage that'll make your head spin. And now, on July 29th, he's facing off against his longtime rival, Errol Spence Jr., for a chance to become a 2-weight undisputed champion. It's gonna be a fight for the ages, my friends. So remember, when life throws you a curveball, don't let it knock you down. Take a page out of Terence Crawford's book and fight back. Keep pushing forward, no matter what. And who knows, you might just end up on top of the world, just like our man Terence. That's all for today, folks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more epic boxing stories. Until next time, stay safe, stay strong, keep hustling. Peace out.